Hey there guys and girls, I'm the Alone Wolfie and welcome back to Kingdom Come Deliverance. Let's get on to it. Right, back to running I go. Run, 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 I gotta find a horse. Here we go. There. Do, do, do. Just keep running, run, run, run. I know. Just keep running, 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 just keep running.
You pigs! Don't touch me, or I'll kill you!
Alright, I got that.
Go to hell, you Tatar beast!
Let's get out of here. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh snap. Time to go. You bastard, that's my leg. Bastard. How mean. Jeez. Fucking, they shot me with an arrow. In my leg. I need that leg.
Yeah.
Let's quickly get to someone who can bandage me up. Fair enough. Oh. I have no idea. Okay,
Left.
there we go.
Talmberg is to the left,
Say,
along the
I
street.
don't know where I'm going. I do now.
Go! Yeah. They'll kill you all!
Oh, my stamina's horse. Horse's stamina's going down. Great. Oh, I can't get to stop at some point. I'm gonna get shot again.
Warn the others! They tore at Skalitz!
I don't get shot again.
Yeah!
Missed. Oh. The Dallenberg.
Flee! To Talmberg!
Now just say this is a very, very pretty game.
Run for
Just
it.
look at it. How does I'm riding for a forest? Well, sort of. It's pretty. Ah, you bastards! Stop shooting me!
Flee! To Talmberg!
Run! Run! I see it. Yes, I'm assuming it's it. I made it! Yay! Safe! I think. I hope. English, please.
Oh my god! Wait! Jesus Christ!
Quickly, everyone! Get your asses here!
Hey! And loose!
Enough! Enough!
Hand you!
Just in time. Got a bit fine, didn't I?
Quickly! We're closing the gate!
I made it. What was it? I made it in one piece, but I got arrows sticking out my leg. Oops.
Someone give him a drink. And bring hot wine and bandages. Tell me, boy, who are you, and where are you from? What in hell's name happened?
I've come from Skalitz. They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
Who? Who burned it to the
A
ground?
huge army. They attacked without warning. And they weren't Czechs or Germans either.
Who then?
I don't know. I've never seen armor like it or heard their language. Maybe Tatars?
Tatars.
Tartars, you say? Yeah. Well, we'll deal with that later. First, let's have a look at that leg of yours. Grit your teeth, boy. I'm gonna pull that arrow out.
Ow. Just got me drunk first, that would be less painful.
Easy. All done. You were lucky, lad. The arrow missed the bone. It only needed bandaging, and I've done that often enough before. War is a good teacher. Can you stand? There you go. Good as new.
Thank you.
If you idlers nothing better to do, get back to work. You'll have to speak to Lord Divish. Can you manage? Sir, this is a survivor from...
I heard, Robard. Tell me, boy, what exactly happened? Did you see the ensigns of the attackers? And were there any more survivors?
So, I don't know what army it was, but it was huge. There were dozens of banners flying on the hill above Skalitz. The ones who did the slaughtering spoke a strange language. They burned Skalitz to the ground. But a lot of people took refuge in the castle. I wasn't quick enough. And as I fled, they shouted from the battlements that I should come and warn you.
The soldiers the boy didn't recognize. They could be those Cumans of Sigismund's. It said they came to Hungary from the east, and now they're the core of his army. Sacking Kuttenberg must have given him a taste for stolen silver.
Skalitz is a small castle, sir. If Sigismund attacks, they can't hold.
Indeed, Sir Robard. And our small garrison would be no help, even if we could risk sending them.
You think we're next in line?
Maybe. What's your name, boy?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith.
I know him. Did he make it inside the castle? I'm sorry. It's in God's hands now. No one else can help us. Anyway,
You're
thank
very
you
welcome.
for risking your neck to warn us. Robard, take care of Henry. Make sure he gets something to eat and some rest.
Yes, sir.
And get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
As you command, sir.
I'm now in Zalmberg. I would say let's have a look around it, but no, my luck. I wanted to get out of there. No, my luck. Any time to game. Today game. Thank you.
Damn!
Hey,
You've done well, lad. I'm sorry for your loss. You must be all done in. Why don't you go to the kitchen and have a good meal?
just
Sorrow
very
is
true.
easier to bear on a full stomach.
Damn it, I'm hungry.
Damn it, I'm hungry.
I heard about your father. They say he was a swordsmith who moved to the countryside to make horseshoes. I can't understand why he'd waste his talents, but I'm sure he had his reasons.
Let me in
You
the
had a
kitchen
fine
get me some food. I'm hungry.
Ah, milady. You are fortunate our good lady Stephanie of Talmberg has graced us with her presence.
My lady, I'm honored.
So this is our brave young man. Welcome, lad. Bojena here will take care of you. No doubt you're tired and hungry.
Indeed. How could he not be, poor soul? After everything he's been through, he must be as hungry as a bear, aren't you, young master? Here you are, then. Eat your fill.
And a little wine to wash it down.
Thank you, my lady.
When you're done, you can go and rest with the grooms in the Outer Bailey.
No, that won't do, Sir Robard. After all he's been through, he deserves a proper bed. Let him sleep in a lodge in the courtyard.
Certainly, milady. Young Henry here is overwhelmed by your generosity.
Yes, yes, thank you, my lady. May God reward you for your kindness.
Eat up now. You're in capable hands, so
Good night.
I'll leave you to it. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, man.
When you've done, you can sleep in the bedchamber of the courtyard lodge. And don't forget to take off those filthy boots before getting into bed.
Food, 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 food. Let's get all this food. Eat and it'll just sleep. That's the most easiest quest, my most favourite quest to do. Eat and sleep.
Hey! Eating. Bloody hell, my nourishment's low. Jesus. I'm gonna eat a lot of apples. I think it's the only thing that's got the least value, so it makes more sense to eat the least value thing. And then sell the rest if I need to. Plus I got a lot of apples, so I won't be surprised. Alright, all full up. Nom 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 nom. Haha. Strong as a bull. Maybe. I don't talk to you. Alright. But you, can I talk to you? No. Alright. How about you? Nope, can't talk to you either. Can I talk to anyone? Apparently not. Let's go to bed then. Shut the door. Be nice. Dunno. Yeah. Shut the door. Because I want privacy. Well, no duh. Sleeping's not is the solution, no duh.
Ugh. Let's take my boots off, shall we? No, take it off. He said take the boots off, so I'm going to take the boots off. And let's sleep till morning, shall we? 11 hours of sleep. Oh, only if I could get that nowadays. 11 hours of sleep. Like then again, I wouldn't, because I'll waste half my day.
Today the patrols will be doubled. Keep your eyes peeled. If you see anything out of the ordinary, report it immediately. Understood? Yes, sir.
Yes?
It is I, Henry. Forgive the intrusion. I didn't wake you, boy, did I?
My lady, no, not at all. But what brings you here at this hour?
I thought you could do with a little wine. It's just
I love
what
a
you
shot of
need
wine.
to help you sleep.
Well, the blood amount you poured is a
lady.
shot's worth. I'll knock you out.
Thank you. You really shouldn't. You could have sent a servant.
I was going to, but to tell you the truth, I couldn't sleep either.
That's nice of you.
I thought of you while saying my prayers. How awful it must have been for you. I came to offer you solace,
Oh, that's nice.
to let you know you're not
guess.
alone.
Thank you. Thank you kindly.
You're welcome. Now, Henry, I know this is all very new and strange for you. But I want you to feel at home here. You're not to worry about anything except getting better.
Yeah,
God
no
knows you've been through a
idea.
terrible ordeal. I know what it is to be left alone in the world. Although your loss is much greater. But with God's help, the pain will ease in time. And it can help to talk about it, if you feel like it.
You might be right.
I think it's better. I would definitely agree with
tell
that.
you
It's
what,
definitely better to talk about how
It
you
was
feel,
terrible and
because
unexpected.
it will make you feel a lot better.
The day started just like any other. Father sent me into town on some errands. I went to the tavern to buy ale for Father. I know it's a job for a groom, but I didn't mind, because my girl Bianca worked there. I courted her a while and we agreed to meet in the evening, but our meeting was never to happen.
Oh, dear boy.
When I'd done all the errands, I headed back home. I promised Father I'd help him with his work, and I was looking forward to it. He was forging a sword for Sir Radzik. The sword was taking shape when Sir Radzik himself came to have a look at it. He praised Father's work and said that with his smithing skills, he could easily make a living in Prague or Vienna.
You don't say.
But Sigismund's horde was already on the horizon, ready to attack the town. I saw smoke on the horizon from a village Sigismund pillaged on the way to our town, which was soon to meet the same fate.
God have mercy.
Yep.
And then death descended on Skalitz.
Horrors and bastards. Well, the bastards.
Father told me to take shelter in the castle while he went to get Mother. She was stranded in the town, surrounded by Sigismund's butchers. And then I saw him knocking down one Cuman after another. I never saw him fight like that. But then the leader of Sigismund's raiding party, a knight in full armour, saw Father and charged at him. He cut down my father without a thought. And then he turned on my mother. And he murdered her in cold blood.
You poor boy. envy and pride.
Yeah, sorry about the glitch. I lost
must
part of
not
the
lose
recording,
faith,
so it's
Whatever life brings,
sorry about that. But there's
Fate
much more. It's just me talking.
not been merciful to me, and my husband either. Although in comparison to the horrors he went through. I was young when I married my husband. It was my father's wish. Divish was a lot older than I, but a woman must bear her lot. Shortly after our marriage, before I even got a look at Talmberg, the castle was stormed and my husband was imprisoned.
Really?
My husband had some quarrel with Sir Havel Medek of Valdek, who decided to resolve it by force. He stormed the castle, burned down the village of Pribyslavitz, and killed many of our men, even the old chamberlain. He imprisoned my husband in the castle and put his own garrison there.
That's awful.
I was barely 18 years old, and all of a sudden, I was left alone with Sir Robert. We didn't know what to do. We went to Prague to appeal to the king, and sought help from Divish's friends, but all to no avail. We tried for years, but it seemed I was destined to be left alone, and my husband to rot in jail in his own castle.
Years, you say?
7 years. That's how long it took before Havel was condemned as an enemy of the crown. And even then, he refused to surrender the castle and release my husband. In the end, I raised the money to pay a ransom, and only then, by the grace of Lord Jesus, did I finally lay eyes on my husband once more.
7 years. And was Havel punished for it?
Never. And after 7 years, my husband returned to me an infirm old man.
Sir Divish seems like a good, strong man.
Certainly, only he has many concerns. He had to rebuild Talmberg. After he was released, the king appointed him Burgrave of Prague Castle, and he was very busy. He had no time for me at all. But at least we were in the city, and there was something going on. And now, we're here.
My lady, you're still young and beautiful. Your best years are still ahead of you.
Would that that were true, lad. Would it were true. But what am I doing bothering you with this? You have troubles enough of your own.
Oh, please stay.
I'll go.
I like your company.
let you
Please
sleep.
stay. Even if the last 2 times you've done nothing but talk.
I enjoyed our little talk, Henry. Good night, and God bless.
Good night, my lady.
Now the nightmares begin. And in fact, if we went through what he's just seen, definitely you would have nightmares, wouldn't you? Kind of expected, really. Seeing your parents die, seeing your hometown destroyed. Yeah, that's pretty much good. That's good cause for nightmares. That's something he wouldn't say.
Don't be a coward.
Very from the first video, that is something he would not say.
Henry, wake up. You don't want to miss this.
What is it? What's happening?
Come to the battlements. One of our patrols reported a company heading here from Skalitz.
What could that be? Who could it be? Is it the humans? Is it a ransom? Is it just a random patrol? Let's go find out, shall we? Oh. That is just beautiful. Oh no, everyone loves rain. I love rain. I absolutely love rain. But this is just beautiful.
Only all they have to do is bring it on the phone.
Listen up! If it's Sigismund and his army, prepare for the worst. But don't be daunted by their numbers.
What's going on?
Heed my command, and all will
I
live
don't
well.
know. It doesn't make sense. Why would Sigismund advance on Talmberg in the night? Especially since he's lost the element of surprise after the raid on Skalitz.
Maybe it's not him.
Then who is it? The scouts Jivish sent to Skalitz to spy on Sigismund said he'd set up camp and was getting ready to storm the castle. And so Radzig is an experienced soldier. He'd surely hold the castle for quite some time. It doesn't make sense.
What else did this boy see?
Not much of anything. Before they could get close enough, this huge storm started. And you were right. Sigismund has a hell of a lot of soldiers, including all manner of mercenaries. An army like that costs a fortune. Well, anyway,
That we will.
we'll find out when they get here, won't we?
Aye, we will.
Farewell.
Halt! Who goes there?
Lucifer and all his minions. Who else, Robber?
Sir Radzig, what a relief.
Is his lordship there with you?
Yes, sir. He is right here.
What are you doing up so late, Divish? At your age, you need a good night's sleep.
Well, Radzig, you didn't exactly pick the best time for an outing either. In a big hurry?
It was a bit of a scramble, all right. Believe it or not, this tempest is a godsend for me and my men. As my old granddad used to say, better a sore throat than a slit throat.
I'd say your grandfather was a wise man. Your messenger told us what happened.
Messenger?
The lad you sent to warn us.
He's alive? He made it to you?
He's here with me. He only got away by the skin of his teeth, though.
God.
A brave young man. But tell me, friend, how on earth did you manage to get away?
Thank God for this tempest. When it began, Sigismund's Tatars crawled into their holes and left us storming the castle for more clement weather. We were able to sneak out right under their noses. The Lord be praised. We wouldn't have stood a chance against them.
Would you like to spend the night in Talmberg?
No, no. When Sigismund finds the castle empty tomorrow, he might come looking for us. We'd only be exposing you to danger. Without me and my men, he has no call to attack you.
What will you do then?
We'll march to Rattay. It's only a short way, and there we'll have a better chance of defense, and enough room for all of these people. If Sigismund should come, better bend your knee, Divish. There's no point dying in a battle that's futile.
You're right there.
Is that boy still with you?
I'm here, sir.
You have courage, lad. That I can't deny. I am sorry about what happened. Would you care to join us?
Wait,
I'd
what?
like to, sir, but first I have to return to Skalitz.
Told you I'm
You
leaving.
mad? What do you want there?
Called it.
I can't leave my mother and father. I won't leave their corpses rotting in the street. I'll join you once I've taken care of them.
Don't even think of going back there, you donkey. Are you tired of living?
But sir!
Quiet! I'm sorry about your father, but getting killed as well won't help him. Divish, make sure that lad doesn't budge from Talmberg until things quieten down.
Not to worry, friend. Anyway, he's injured and needs to recover. I'll lock him up here as if he were Havel of Baldic.
I've seen you've grown a thick skin since your tribulation, sir. But thank you. We'll meet again when circumstances are more favorable. Farewell.
Farewell, friend, and good fortune. Give my regards to Sir Hanush.
I will. And good luck to you and your people, too. These are dark times. Move out!
Anywhere, people! Move out! It's only a short way to Rattay now.
Oh, looks like my going back to salads, whatever it's bloody called. That's gonna be fun.
What is it you need?
I could use an extra pair of eyes, and yours are keen. Will you keep watch of the battlements with my men?
Is that a request or an order?
I'd rather it was a request you answered yes to.
Of course I'll help. I have to pay you back somehow after all you've done for me.
Splendid! And don't worry, I'll tell the men to relieve you later. Take care.
What is it?
Sneak in. This is boring. Even I think this is boring. Waiting around. Yeah, absolutely enough. I really hope something does happen because that'd be cool. Hi. Anything new? Nope.
Wandering around like a stray sheep. Must be your first watch, eh? I don't think anything much will be happening today. You can just lean against the wall and wait till morning. I'll show you what's what.
I will. Thank you.
A couple hours. Just seconds. Not exactly morning, but okay.
Everyone to the main battlement. Quickly, the activity.
Let's go! Let's go! Move it! Quick! Go!
And it's now miraculously sunny. Okay then. Skylets, that's the one.
Come ahead of scallops.
See how the self-appointed king wins the love and respect of his loyal subjects.
Indeed, Robard. Sigismund of Luxembourg has a rare talent for winning people over to his cause. We may be in for a surprise, though. I don't think he will set his heathen dogs on us today.
Greetings, Lord of Talmberg.
That's the bastard who led the attack at Skalitz and killed my parents.
Don't be an idiot. Do you want to end up like them?
I am Sir Markwart von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia, who has resolved to strike against those who disrupt concord in the land and to restore order in the name of his brother, King Wenceslaus IV.
Restore order by burning and pillaging the king's estates.
Greetings, Sir Markwart. The efforts of the king's brother to bring order to this chaotic land are undoubtedly noble. It seems to me, though, that he and his army have somewhat strayed. As Burgrave of Prague Castle, I am entirely beholden to the king. And here in Talmberg, divine peace reigned until your arrival. To what then do we owe the honor of your visit?
Yesterday, His Majesty took action against the enemy of the kingdom, Sir Radzig Kobyla, who has been using the silver from the Skalitz mine to fund insurrection against the crown. Unfortunately, the insurgent escaped. Would you happen to know, noble sir, where he might be at this time?
As far as I know, the Sir Radzig of which you speak is the king's hetman at Skalitz. I find
I
it
thought
hard
he said
to
Hitman,
imagine
it's
that he
Hetman.
would rebel against our
I don't know what
king.
Hetman means. If you guys know what Hetman
Nevertheless,
means, leave it in the comments.
I can assure you that Sir Radzig is not a Talmberg. He would be a fool indeed to flee from one castle, where he has little chance of defense, to another, where he has even less. Or do you take the view that my humble manor is any obstacle to your army?
Am I to inform the king then that Sir Radzig Kobyla is not a Talmberg and that he has your loyalty?
Sir Radzig Kobyla is not here, and I have no intentions of getting embroiled in affairs from which I have
Very well
nothing
put.
to gain.
Very well put.
Very well, sir. As you wish. I will relay your words to the king in the hope he will be as well disposed as you seem to be.
Those who have clean consciences and goodwill may find themselves well disposed even at moments like this, when there is little cause for joy. Farewell, sir.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Go back to your bitch. Bitch. Penis head. Don't like you. And we're safe. Aha! Victory is ours. And mine.
My lord, you have my utmost admiration.
Get on with you, Robard.
Is that a 200 mace or just a standard mace? Always wondering that. Because the difference between a mace and a two-handed mace is the name mainly in England, because it's a mace or a maul, which is M-A-U-L, which is a two-handed hammer. But it's like same size as a spear. Right. Oh, I actually have to do something now. Yay! Oh shit. Oh shit.
Hey, watch it.
Let's follow these guys, see where they're going. Get out of my way, you bastard.
What? Hey, watch it.
No, go to hell.
What the hell?
No, what am I doing? Oh, I meant to talk to Robard. It's not that one. Really, I can't talk to him while he's walking downstairs. Are you serious? Are you serious, bro?
Are you serious?
What did I do? Oh
Good
god,
day
I'm
to
in a
you.
very good mood.
Sir Robard, I need to get to Skalitz.
What would you do there, lad? Sigismund might have left, but the place will be swamped with robber barons, brigands, deserters, and other vermin. And anyway, your lord commanded you to stay here.
Sir Robard, my parents died there. I can't leave them to be eaten by dogs. What would you do in my place?
Sorry, lad, but I won't take orders. You'll have to wait until everything settles down, and maybe your lord will change his mind.
God be with you.
Really, I can't jump over this. Really? Oh, come on. Alright. So, how can I escape? How can I escape? Let's try walking out the front door. Let's just try that.
Good day to you.
I need to get out of here.
And I need a feather bed with a comely wench in it. But it looks like we'll both be disappointed. Sir Divish gave orders not to open the gate, and you especially are not
nice.
to be let out.
Let's go this way.
Let me out, I say. Don't you know who I am?
Someone who's about
That's
to
rude.
lose his teeth if he doesn't get lost quick?
My mother and father were left in Skalitz like carrion. I have to bury them. I can't leave them to the dogs.
I'm sorry, my friend, but I can't. You'll have to persuade Sir Robard, or think something up so I don't end up in the shit for it. Otherwise, forget it.
Alright, I'll see what I can do.
I guess I can disguise myself somehow by getting that armor type or something. It'd be one thing, scrubbing their armor. Where would that armor be? Oh, I can talk to you.
My respects to you. May the Lord watch over you.
I'll probably hop down there as well. I'll grab the horse, I'll already gallop out of it. I'll try this first then. Try to see what's inside this room up here. So I'm assuming this is the guard tower or something like that. It's gonna be something new. Oh, shields. Close the door. I prefer this square one, the normal one, that one. Yeah, this one. I prefer this one. So, oh, lockpick. I don't think I got a lockpick. Take all of that. It's down here. If you still makes no one sees you. I need picklocks for those. I don't think anything. Wait. I got a rob command. Where the hell is it? That's it. Where is it? Oh, there it is. What's it? Oh, that's the barrel above my head. That's weird. Apparently, I can loot it from underneath. I can play really, can I? Absolutely stunning. What's up here? Oh, more barrels. Oh, bow. Yoink. Definitely take that. I don't think anything else is up here. Oh, no, that's the best. Oh, nice amount of arrows. Good thing I like using a bow. Get me out of there. Let's go get a lockpick, shall we? So we can get out of here. Excuse me, sir. Do you know where I can get lockpicks?
Good health to you.
Missing trader.
Can you tell me who I can buy something from or sell to?
You want Votan, the fellow that fixes the weir at the Tomberg fish pond. He should be around the granary somewhere.
Now, where's the granary? Is that the granary? No.
I heard they eat their prisoners and make broth from corpses.
Where the hell is it?
I hear their scouts
pillaging towns like Sigismund has.
No. So the last person I look at, isn't it? Yay! There we go. There we are. Found him. Ah.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Can we trade?
If you've got the coin.
Alright, let's get something up. Let's go for 5. 90.5. Jeez. 18.1 per pick. Let's try and sell some stuff, so I'm going to keep the arrows. Let's sell all this, shall we? This is why I always eat the apples first, because it's just all this costs more. Not sometimes not massively more, but get rid of that, get rid of that. 192 coins. See if I can let's get 2 lockpicks. I don't want 10 lockpicks. 10 lockpicks is way too expensive. 5? 2. 2 lockpicks. I should still get paid. Nice. Let's see if I can
Can we do something
gain
about
more
the
money,
price?
shall we?
Why not?
Just stick at the same price.
That's a sum I
Sometimes it
can live with.
confuses me. Because if you look at them, it says pay and get, so I'm not sure. It's probably like pay, the person who's paying needs to get, and you have to get it. Not what I wanted. Oops. Treasure map. Let's have a look at the treasure map. Let dig TT. I don't know what that means. I'll have a look at that at another point. Let's go and shut the door. Or actually, should I lockpick? Should I lockpick? Or I'm gonna give the horse a go. 'Cause at least that way, there's no chance of it going wrong. If I try and pick like that, I get caught. It could end very, very badly. Okay, I didn't bring my horse with me. Where's my horse? Is that you, my horse? No, that's stealing a horse.
What is it?
You must. Hey, come on, horse. Okay, let's glitch the horse out. Let's see if I can hop or jump off, shall we? John, okay, no, I'm pretty sure I can get over this. Or I can go underneath it. That works.
Yeah.
Fuck, that fool from Scarlet has gone and jumped
Yeah.
in the moat. Raise the alarm. He's trying to escape.
Yeah.
I'm not a prisoner. Why am I a prisoner? I'm not a prisoner. I don't know how people come across. I'm not a prisoner. I'm a person that's meant to be protected, not a prisoner. That's just rude. I'm sorry, but that's rude. Where am I going? Let's just add all this stuff on while I've got time to. Add the shield. Add the ash bow. I think that's it. Let's go.
Yeah.
I'm off to Scallops again. This is gonna end up.
Yeah.
And absolutely will. Nothing wrong could happen here, could it?
You'll have to wait for me here, friend. Better to keep going on my own.
Let's look at this place. It's just death. It's gotta be death. Look at it. It's just burnt. It's broken. It's... Oh, no duh. You just met the army. Seems like to be alright other than a few broken buildings. Oh, no, there's a hand. There's a dead horse. That's lovely. So they've just dragged all the bodies and just chucked them in there. That is nasty. So nasty. Ugh. That's horrible. That is just horrible. Ugh. That's made me feel sick. I'm only playing the game. Ugh. Anyway guys, that is the end of this video. If you liked it, leave a comment, leave a like, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.